it up for him one more time. Few comics left. Let's keep that going for your next comic. Michael Chadwick, everybody.
Hi, I'm Michael B. Chadwick, asshole. Sorry, just kidding, sorry. Hi, everyone. How's everybody doing tonight? Woo! Let's give a nice round of applause for everyone else but me. Man, someone was already here tonight said that he was not funny. I'm like, it's not my line. Like, there's no one not funnier than me, which you'll find out soon. So I'm an actor and a real estate agent. Some days I act like a real estate agent. And I think after tonight, we'll all agree I should stick with being a real estate agent. I went to my first apartment to a stripper. She paid her worker feeding singles. I've had the most interesting clients over the years. So let's talk about acting. So I was in a commercial for Kingfisher beer. Any drinkers in the house? The only problem is this was before cultural appropriation was a thing. This was in India, but I'm not Indian. And my very first modeling job ever in New York was for a Korean swimwear brand. I'm not Korean either. In fact, every single modeling job I ever booked in my career was for an ethnicity other than my own. White boy. I have a Jewish mother. Any Jews in the house? Woo! Let's give it up for my Jews! Not so popular these days. Any fans of that show, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel? Isn't it great? Everyone can stand up. Ha! So I was in Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I was an extra. So that means not much. But my mother was watching the show and she swears she can see me. She said, Mom, you can't see me. And she says, my son! I know my son! So she pauses the show and then way in the background, a little dot. I'm like, wow, she can see me. You know that joke, what's the difference between a Jewish mother and a Rottweiler? I'm not retelling that joke, it's someone else's joke. But they say that the joke is, the Rottweiler, let's go. Well, the Jewish mother doesn't forget. The Rottweiler forgets. The Jewish mother remembers. Like that one time I drank too much on the Passover Seder. No, I screwed this up. So, my first time I got drunk was at a Passover Seder in my house. And you're not supposed to, if you're not familiar with Passover, there's 4 cups of wine, and you're not supposed to chug them. You're also not supposed to fast. I was confusing the holidays. So at 16, I get, just lit. And every single Shabbos for the next, 10 years, too much! Oh my gosh. Any fans of reality TV? Yeah? Just curious, does anyone have a favorite show? Just want to shout it out.
Mass Australia. Married at First Sight Australia.
Married at First Sight! Woo! Australia, not America. What about you, sir?
I'm not Jewish, but I'm practicing to be a Jew.
Mazel tov! So I was on 3 reality shows. 2 of them were dating reality shows. And at the time, I was the only Bachelor that was actually single. Even the Bachelorette at the time was seeing someone on the side. So, and last I heard, she's now a real estate agent in Nashville. I'm so grateful to be here. So I'm from Rochester, New York. I came here to be a movie star. And that's how I became a real estate agent. I never let go of my dream. I thought it'd be easy. I could just come here and talk to my cousin Spielberg. Well, he wouldn't pick up the phone. And, I probably should have gone to LA. Coming here was kind of dumb for acting. But I'm one of the best real estate agents in the world, in my mind. When I first came here, I didn't have 2 pennies rubbed together. Now I have 2 nickels. So I'm getting better. I've had roommates my entire life. I have an older brother who was great to me growing up. And we shared a room up until I was 16 when he moved out. Years ago, I booked a job for Verizon Wireless on the cover of their Hispanic catalog. There again, the cultural appropriation. But what was really fun was at the time, my brother worked for Verizon. So I told my brother, hey, I just booked the national campaign for Verizon Wireless. He's like, big deal. And then he walks into work one day, and there's a life-size poster of me. I love my brother, we're really close today. I call him once every 6 months. So, Real estate. And people love realtors. So the second reality show I was on was called The Proposal on ABC. It was produced by the same people as The Bachelorette. And there's 4 different rounds. I was kicked off the show in the first round. So I didn't get very far. But then the star of the show bought an apartment for me. So that worked out pretty well. And I don't think she liked realtors. That was my concern at the time. So this has been you guys have been a great audience. My dream is someday that you'll see me and I'll see Michael Chadwick. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to announce my resignation from real estate. Thank you, Michael B. Chadwick. Good night.